there, campers, your favorite neighborhood penguin here. And once again, Amazon is in the news again about the Rings of Power. Apparently, the Rings of Power Season 2 has been delayed because filming keeps killing animals. This just out. Because Amazon's Lord of the Rings of Power Season 2, is currently filming in the Swinley Forest in Berkshire, which is the land owned by King Charles. Apparently, the production is causing issues with the local ecosystem, as reported by The Mirror. According to that article in The Mirror, locals are worried that filming is affecting wildlife. A planning report said that it would be almost inevitable that there would be negative effects on insects like bees, sawflies, and ants. If you recall, back in March, the Lord of the Rings on Hollywood Reporter was stated saying that the horse dies on Amazon's Ring of Power set. And even PETA calls for the use of CGI animals for safety reasons. So the horse apparently died on cardiac arrest, or a heart attack basically, back in March. So here they are again. The Amazon Ring of Power's filming crew is in the news again. Complaints in Berkshire aren't only environmental concerns surrounding the Rings of Power Season 2 production, which, by add, they are having troubles finding locations to actually shoot Season 2 because a lot of places don't want the impact that they're causing. Obviously, this article kind of points to that. As the report mentions, the show's filming in New Zealand has led to complaints of high carbon emissions and waste leveled against Amazon. Reportedly, The Guardian also received a leaked memo from the show's sustainability team that said the environmental impact of the show is enormous. While it's not necessarily surprising that this multi-$100 million show is sucking up resources, because of the massive, all that goes into making this, causing environmental issues, it doesn't really comport to Amazon's goal to be emission free or net zero by 2040 to have hardly no impact on the environment. Despite these issues, there's no reason to believe that the Rings of Power Season 2 won't enjoy similar success to the first season of the series. Right. I'm not buying for 1 minute that they had that much success. Supposedly over 100 million viewers globally. Yeah, but right here, the Hollywood Reporter said that only 30% of U.S. viewers actually finished the season. I know personally, I started checking out toward the end of the season. I couldn't hardly handle the stuff anymore. I don't know. Season 2 may not be all that great, but I tell you this much. I mean, it's 2 years away before it even comes out. And this is even be delayed even more. Like Season 1 wasn't all that great, and I'm guessing Season 2 ain't going to be much better. Especially if it's causing this much trouble. My advice, Amazon, cut your losses. Move on. Do something else to destroy. Anyway, the article goes on. The Rings of Power Season 2 also faced obstacle of winning over audiences. Yep. As the first season saw a pretty divisive reception. Exactly. While the first season got mostly warm reviews from critics, audience reaction was mixed. I'd say it's even more than that. Some of the negative reception was review bombing by racist trolls, but other more level-headed viewers took umbrage with the show's pace and loose adaptation of the beloved J.R.R. Tolkien source material. Exactly. In my opinion, Rings of Power, I'm not surprised the direction it went with everything that's being out right now that's going woke as all can get out, and identity politics and race swapping and all that stuff. They have literally ignored stuff in Tolkien's books, in his content. That fact, I think they've even done a disservice to even Peter Jackson's movie that he created, which Peter Jackson himself said he tried to do the best he could to kind of adapt Tolkien's to the big screen. One thing is clear, though. Amazon is heavily invested in the Rings of Power Season 2, and they're going to do their best to press the series forward. Unless the second season is a total critical and commercial failure, we will likely be seeing more seasons. Oh, joy! There are apparently 5 seasons planned in total, and the estimated cost of those seasons approaching an astounding $1 billion. I'm guessing it's going to be even more than that if they keep destroying the environment and having other issues like animals dying on set and so forth, which I don't want to see any more animals harmed in the making of this. I agree 100% with PETA. If you're going to do that, try to do CGI or stuff. It'd be safer all the way around, not only for the actors, but also for the animals themselves. It also allows you to do some things with computer graphics that you couldn't do in real life, with just being a fantasy story. Nevertheless, what I mean is you could do a whole lot more and also be safe for the environment, for the animals, and so forth. Everything. There's no word yet on when the Rings of Power will come out, but you can stream the first season on Prime Video. My 2 cents worth. This little penguin, I wouldn't bother. It's not worth seeing. Anyway, I just thought I'd share with you this little bit of news that I found out. I'm not surprised that the Rings of Power Season 2 is already having trouble with filming and the problems. I just want the animal to stop being killed and the environmental impact to stop. They just need to get better control over that. As always, this is your crazy geeky little penguin named What About Bob, and I'm out the window because the door is shut. Later, peeps.